Manners and respect, people. Always manners and respect. Always balance the thing. You know how the thing go already. Yes, people. So today I did UIC talking about all of the policies that UIC is representing, right? UIC is a third party in Jamaica, and from the earlier live when I do, me say it's the balance that we're looking for, right? Um, since everybody already have the idea that there's only two parties, and if them vote for one party, it gonna make a difference, and then vote for the next one, them gonna make a difference. But today, one time I say it's so easy for a person go from one party to the other party, right? If me I leave this house, I want to move to a better house. I don't want to move to the same exact house. Usually, when you leave a job, you leave a job for better yourself. If you leave a job for better yourself, you got look more money, you want more, you know, more benefits. So when we say the two party them are the same party because you can leave from one side of the party go up on the other side of the party, like say you never left the party, right? So we did all of the read out all of the policies them where UIC I represent. I'm gonna tell you, so them have some good points. Most of them points is very good. There's probably like one or two um where people would have want to discuss and go over with more detail of what I mean by this or what's the true outcome of what's written on the papers, right? I'm gonna tell you that most of the stuff them is pretty good. It's not it's not like it's gonna be perfect, right? It's not gonna be a perfect manifesto. So people is gonna have to go over it and then decide if I this them want or if I that them want. You see, people have to be included in the situation. The situation can be them create this and then you know have to live by the rules where them create for you know. You know have to be involved in the situation. So you know can have your own input on certain things you don't like or certain things you don't agree with. Yes? No? Okay, so I already I already got through all of the information. So now uh Mr. Patterson is gonna come on. Mr. Patterson I got step on the platform and give you guys an idea of what he's talking about. All right.
Good evening. Are you looking for a political party that is going to actually stand up for you? I know Jamaica's had two traditional parties for the last 80 years, and you know them quite well. You've seen them, you have voted for them, maybe, or maybe you have not voted for them. The bottom line is Jamaica now has, of course, a third registered political party. That's the UIC, of which I'm the president. Now, you don't see the UIC in the media and on the ground in your community like you would expect from any political party. You have been trained well to expect that parties behave a certain way. And when you don't see that, you think nothing is happening. Well, here's the raw truth. The UIC is actually your party, meaning it fully and only represents you. The other parties represent their major donors, which are the PSOJ oligarchs and foreigners, foreign companies, foreign entities. And of course, they also take money from your taxes. Now, we are not in that position, and we don't want to be in that position. We have deliberately chosen not to be a party funded and controlled and owned by the PSOJ. We want to be funded, controlled, and owned by the people. And so when we created this movement and this party, it was created on the fundamental basis that it must be, and it must remain the people's party, 100%. So we want the people, ordinary Jamaicans like me and you, giving $250 a week, or $1,000 a week, or $10 US a month, or 1,000 Jamaican dollars a month, whatever it is, whatever you can afford. The minimum membership fee in the UIC is here in Jamaica. If you're living here, it's $250 a week, and most people would pay $1,000 per month at a minimum. Others give more. And then outside of Jamaica now, the minimum is 10 US dollars a month. And again, some people give more. The bottom line is here's our philosophy when it comes down to governance. We believe the government must be owned by the people and only by the people. So we have designed a system of governance that when we are elected and we bring in a new constitution, you'll have a government that is 100% owned and controlled by the mass of people. Not like what we have now, which is a government which is owned and controlled by a small select group. I call them the PSOJ oligarchs because they're generally from the PSOJ and they're the biggest, richest people in Jamaica. And this has been going on for years. And so, unfortunately, you go to the polls and you vote and you think you're voting for this party or that party and you think that they're going to do this and that. It's all a facade. They're never going to work for the mass of Jamaicans. They work entirely for a small select group. But put that aside. What do you want? If you want good government in Jamaica, you can't just sit down and wait for it to happen. You're going to have to get involved in the process all the way. So I'm not a politician in terms of it's not my first love. It's not what I want to do. What I'm interested in is good governance because good governance means good, safe, public order. It means a clean country, an orderly country, a productive country with good jobs, good paying jobs for anybody who wants to work hard and have them. It's a country where the police actually works and keep us safe. It's a country where the streets are clean and beautiful. It's a country where the schools are effective at producing high quality graduates. It's a country where you don't need burglar bars. You don't need to worry about leaving out early in the morning or coming home late at night. You can walk, ride, run, drive, feeling confident and comfortable in your country. You don't have to worry about dropping in potholes and mashing up your vehicle because the roads are properly paved and they're properly maintained. That's what I want, and I'm sure that's what you want too. In summary, you want a safe, clean, and orderly country. A country where all of we can live, earn, and retire with dignity. That's what I want. That's what you want. It doesn't matter if you have voted green or orange in the past. I am certain that that's what you want. There are very few Jamaicans who don't want a safe, clean, and orderly Jamaica. There are very few Jamaicans who don't want a Jamaica where all of us can live, earn, and retire with dignity in our own country. So I know we all want that. The problem is, or most of us want it, the problem is that we are locked into a political system which will never give us that. And we have experimented with it now for 80 years. I can tell you more. I can tell you how we have been tricked and duped and so on. And you've probably heard it before. But bottom line is this: we just have to move on now. We just have to get a good government going now. We just need to fix all of the problems now, the main problems, so that we can have a decent first class country. It's been too long that we've been waiting for these two parties to fix it. I have explained in other videos why they will not fix it and why they cannot fix it. So we, the people, now have to take charge. And so that's why we created the UIC. We created a political party which is not coming out of either of the two. A political party which is not owned by the controlling interest, by the PSOJ oligarchs or by foreign forces. We've created a truly people's political party, a political party which is owned by the people and is for the people and can be trusted by the people. Now, it's not easy. It has not been easy. I've been working at this now for quite some time, and we have gone through a whole lot of ups and downs, not because of any inherent weaknesses or incompetences on my part, but because when you're trying to bring something new to an environment which has been cultured the wrong way, you have to overcome all of those cultural problems. And you might have heard it said before that culture eats strategy for breakfast. What that means is your best strategy is going to fail in the face of the culture you have to operate in. And so we are trying to overcome a lot of cultural barriers. One of them, for example, people don't believe they should donate to political parties because not because it's they shouldn't do so, but because they've been cultured to just simply sit back and wait for a party to come and dangle some carrots in front of them, some money here, some handouts here, t-shirts, whatever, and excitement, and then they just go out and then they vote. They're not aware that they've been trained not to really get involved, not to really fully understand what is politics, what is governance, what should really happen. If the people were highly educated on these things, then much of what you see happening now in our politics would not be acceptable. They would not get away with it. But unfortunately, they have cultured us to be ignorant of what should really happen in our government and how we should hold our political representatives accountable. As a matter of fact, because of how we have been trained, we don't even realize that we don't have a democracy. And what we have is a facade. We have some very, very rich people, very, very rich companies who are able to simply pay for the activities of these two parties. They carry out those activities in front of our faces, mesmerize us, those who they can mesmerize, and then get our votes to legitimize the continuation of a corrupt enterprise. And that continues year after year, every 4 to 5 year cycle. We get excited about election. We lose sight of what is really happening and we get distracted by what they want us to be distracted by. The cussing between the two, the who is calling who corrupt, and who is finding what to say about who, and then whatever gimmicks they come up with, whether it's to give 1.5 without taxes, new tax threshold, or free this or free that or free this. And we buy it every year, we buy it every 4 to 5 years, we buy into it because we don't know better and because they've coached us and cultured us that way. The UIC is saying, now let's rise above that. Let's overcome what they've done with us and let us understand what is good governance and what we truly want and bond together, come together as one now, create our own party, get our own candidates, win back our government, and then transform it into the safe, clean, and orderly Jamaica we want it to be. So all of we can live, earn, and retire with dignity. That's what the UIC is about. So come together and let's make this happen.
All right, people, at that I said, you see, I said the orange and the green pretty much is the same thing. The two of them are the same because them can switch from side to side. The orange can switch to the green, and the green can switch back to the orange. And them do the same thing over and over. Now, may I explore this because this is an opportunity for the people them look for something different from the norm. The same people them want do the same thing over and over. At least you know have a choice, right? To look into a different perspective from the same one we wanna see all the time. That's balance. If everything is unbalanced and not have the opportunity to make it balance, why is it so hard for us to actually give it an opportunity? Now, when we get introduced to this man, I tell us, I listen to him talk and me hear him ideas to them I go over him manifesto upon them website, right? Now, I say I never really want to go into the character of the person today because I'm sure all of the policies, everything we I'm talk about and how I want to see Jamaica as a better place. There's so much more because me I'm talk about like making Jamaica the organic capital of the world, which me totally believe in. Them can put buildings up where they can make food, organic plants, organic um facilities where they can create lots of food where we can export. So it's there's so much route for us to take other than just the same old. I tell us me not believe in a politics because more time it's the people them are in charge are the worst people them in charge and then keep them in charge all of the time. So when I look upon UIC, I'm looking at the policies that him bring. And the man said he's not a politician. If a person tell you say they're not something, but they have the ability to make it better. That's one of the things him saying is not a politician. Most of the politicians them go into politics from them little bit. So them know the game of how to stay in the game, but don't do anything for the game. So them not contribute to the people. The like I said, you got the basketball game, the people them in the fun, in the stadium, the fans, right? Them pay them ticket for coming, them pay for the arena, all of them things there. But them, the people when they come play them not interested in putting on a good job, a good show. I keep on stressing the fact, me personally, me love a good job, doing a good job, right? So all of this I am looking at and saying, okay, then fine. If you guys are screaming about the same bird, right? Because me say them can switch from one party to the other party. Like me not think so that right. If you're in a this party, you must be in this party. You can't just get up and just go to a next. I them things I me just don't understand. I don't understand these things. So this is why it said, well, if you can leave from this house and go into that house, that means that the same house. It's the same situation on both sides. So enough things him talk about, right? I agree with. Now everybody has them. Nobody's perfect. If the same bird are robbing for 80 years, 800 years, or how long it is, right? Why not give it somebody else an opportunity and still hold them responsible for the job they're supposed to be doing? Because the job where them people are doing now make Jamaica no better. The same patrol them where me I grew up with as kids are the same patrol them where I see as older people. I just one and two them put in and it's not benefiting the people, it's just a benefit them and then them I tell you, look, I'm doing such a great job. Now, one of the issue that came up with the major issue that came up with Okay, okay. When I used to, okay. Okay, so we too. But the situation came up where the money came up. From the money came up, that's when his reputation was done for, right? Enough people, cause my love go pam. Producer we ensure I miss with my friend them, cause enough of them used to back Pete. I mean Mr. Patterson hard, right? Because when he come out, I said we all fell in love with everything that he was about. But once the money come in, right? I'm gonna tell you before, me know Jamaican call us, like me used to go up on, before me start commenting in comment section, me used to listen. Again, me tell you something, me love to listen because the people are more consistent in what they're trying to accomplish. Those people will be more truthful than the people and that's just in it for the money, right? So when me listen to Jamaican Carlos and Jamaican Carlos talk about him and everything and promoting him and all them things, it was going good. But then um it come down to everybody was supposed to be volunteering. Everybody was volunteering and trying to build this company, this party as a unified party. And then the donation money that was coming in, right? They decided that the donation money was gonna be they're gonna get paid out of it. Um, Mr. Patterson and his wife said them are gonna get a pay out of the money while coming. Meanwhile, everybody else are putting them time for free. That was one of the first issue that came up with the party, right? And I think that are one of the things that one of the things, not the only thing, because then them did have say him resign from the party and then over the same money thing. And then it's like them reinstate him back again, right? So everything I'm gonna talk about today about the party and everything is good structure, good everything. Now this man him create the party and him no want, I don't think him want to step aside and let other people take over. That's one of the things that I think is why the party is where it is, right? Mr. Balance. If them a come to balance the situation and them can balance for them situation, are they gonna make it any better for the people of Jamaica? So this is why I said them things and me, I wanna be able to look into them because everything about the manifesto and everything is good. But the leader for the program is not a politician. So maybe me said maybe they can get somebody who's a politician to take over and help with the organization if you give it some foot up a level where the other people them can see that they're serious and genuine about helping the Jamaican people, right? Because I tell you, say, for me personally, I would love to see Jamaica be one of the best places in the world, not just for the tourists them alone, but for the people them will live at Jamaica, the people them will work, will not gonna away, right? Or then call it die-hearted Jamaican. I'm not think so you can be a die-hearted Jamaican and be a die-hearted political person. Because if them in a power and not do nothing for the people them, how can it how can you be die hard to something when not do you no good? Mister I love the fact that people can come. Okay. like can come to the table and bring something different to uplift and better ourselves. I say me is a music lover, right? Me love me not say, oh, listen to a music and say this a music so because it's not my artist or something like that. Right? So the same thing as me say, me not like politics, but me like the people them who's working to bend to make it unify. Anybody we can bring it together, cut out the fussing and fighting and the arguing and all of them things. I tell you, say, just because them things is so prevalent in our life, we can't get over. This is why me I say, me I do just we say we must have a free mind, some space within ourselves for us to have thoughts to create other than just thoughts to put somebody in our own box, right? We must come up with better ideas so we can live better. Have like nobody now look to live to see old age again. Because first of all, old people don't get respect. Old people fi go on a bush go dead. Right? I'm say when I say other culture, they embrace them roots and old people are the roots. Old people have the knowledge. That are one of the things I say before we used to have that balance there. Grandmother and grandfather are the one them actually run things. You know, see no father or no daughter talk to them parents a certain way, right? We had culture, we had come, we just had that feeling the way you feel like say right now we can just get up and just go to a road, just go walk the street. And before me, I used to do that, with my video camera, mother they downtown, I walk up and down. Yeah. Or just a feeling where you can get up and just go walk and just do whatever you want to do. And nobody's gonna, hey, what are you doing out here this late? Like, you ever hear anybody, hey, what are you doing out here this early? Why is it late a problem? I tell you, all of them things is like we're conditioned to these things. At the same thing the man said, the condition of us just accepting what's given to us. Instead of we accept it and look to change it and make it better for we. I don't know these people, but hearing a person talk, you can understand where they're coming from. Some sense of what them I think about. And from here, the man I talk, other than the incident them we have, right? I'm say he's controlling. Um, is everybody can say anything about anybody, but it doesn't mean that it has to be true. They have to do the things that you say to make it true. That are the only way somebody can say something about you and it's true. Is when you do what they say. Nobody can tell you say you short and say you're 6'9". It's not true. But when people say some things about a person, it rumors. Sometimes rumors are like not like the truth. It's not the truth, but it's like the truth, almost the truth. So when them say there's smoke, there's fire. That thing there, me don't know, cause if you put out the fire and there's still smoke, if you put out the fire, there used to be fire, but not always. When you cook food and you burn up the food, and I like say fire, but close enough. So with this gentleman now, me just a say, if the people them rally around him in a way, if he give some, you know, some leverage to make the people them benefit out of it. Now if you say now if you dash on a party and just run up behind UIC and whatever them do, that's it. But me feel say if him get like a traction, it will put pressure upon the other party them. So the people them can benefit. Because the main thing for me are the peace of mind, the balance what we're supposed to naturally have that we don't have. And we don't give each other. Right now the world, everything is so topsy turvy, which means upside down, all of them things there. Today, me I watch the news and from the police, the bad man them, the people them, everything is just one big mess. Like when you look upon it, you don't see nobody with no sense. You don't see anybody is doing anything that makes sense. You just see, and this is what we are get bombarded with on a daily basis. Nonsense. And the people them have videotape it and I show it over and over and over and over. Nobody know out there with any sense of what's going on to say, okay, we have to behave better, we have to live better, we have to find some sort of understanding and bring out more caring, empathy. We don't have them things there anymore. We just are run to become the lawless society. Me say, one and two people used to be bad people. One and two people used to be thief. One and two people used to be robber. No, everybody. One and two bad man. No, everybody a bad man. There's no difference between anything. Them just in the news, them backs up one pastor. Before him become a pastor, him used to be involved in whatever. So when you look upon it, it's all mixed up. Everybody everything and there's no order of nothing. The people then can go up on stage and say the most disrespectful thing. Nobody not there if you tell them, look, it's just become we worse than the animal them because at least the animal them have a reason for fight. But me tell you say because your shoes better than my shoes, that a reason for we fight, argue, disrespect each other. It doesn't it no it no connect with any sense. It just connect with the idiot them. So the idiot them a enjoy the foolishness. Cause me tell you say you want to hear the people them a laugh and a galang. And people a lose them life and violence a go on right round them a run up and down and me I wonder if anybody serious would have want to be in a them situation then. Entertainment only. Entertainment only. No sense of direction. There's no sense of balance. No sense of balance. So even when you look on a man, or him put the time in to put this together. You say, okay then, if I know me as somebody out there can relate to what me I say. I relate to what I say. Many people really relate to what I say from before. But just because me said the incident will come up, But if we're not perfect, right? We keep on stressing this fact that we're not perfect. Then that means that him not perfect. That means that the man not perfect. And if him not perfect, he make mistake. So them should not take the man mistake and condemn the man and not say the man can't do a good job to make Jamaica better. Because it's rules, laws, policies, regulations that make things better. Violet Watson, it's not a crazy world, it's crazy people. The world is perfectly fine, naturally grows fruits, vegetables, it does everything. But are the people them? That's why I say the balance within us. We not balance, we don't balance each. If we not balance ourselves, how can we balance somebody else? If our mind can't be right, if our mind is not right, our mind now look for uplift, to elevate. It's just we see something bad happen so we can laugh. As long as I know we. Because anything bad happen to anybody, it can happen to we too. So if we look upon it and say, them deserve it, we deserve it too. That's why I'm gonna say, if you look upon yourself as a great person, why can't you look at a person outside of you and say that's a great person too? That are the thing, We not compliment each other. We not respect each other. We know the things them is so basic, but seems like it's impossible because if you not practice it, then it's invisible. Somebody come out of them house, them have matter in them eye, them not brush them teeth. You see the bridle ride them, and you say to them, say, go wash your face. Them say me no. Okay, if you didn't know, you'd have wash your face and brush your teeth. If you didn't know, it means that you don't know because me have to tell you if you wash your face and brush your teeth. You maybe didn't know yesterday when you do it yesterday, and you know the day before, but now you don't know. So we can't say we know it and not do it. We know respect, but we not practice it. When I go to Jamaica and I say good morning to everybody I look at me like say me weird or like say, but me say me talk me get beaten when me go to school. And me get beaten when me come home, even though when me a pass the man, me tell the man good morning. The man come home. And the thing about it is, them believe him and not me. So me always know how important it is to say good morning, good afternoon, have a nice day. Again, what it is to share. A smile will light up the whole room. A person, I think about if you go jump off our bridge right now and you pass by and you say, bust a smile and you say good morning and just, I tell you the frequency that we have. If we did just share it with the people them around we. That the smile, that the good morning, they make that person say, you know what? Forget about that. Sometimes it's no king, it's foolish people. And that much I show you. You could meet 10 bad people for the day. But your duty is to meet one. If you count, if you look at all of them people here as bad people and you don't see the one good person, that one and that may I try show my platform is not gonna have millions of viewers because what I'm talking about it's not mainstream media, it's not trending. I am talking about us, we bettering ourselves by our better mind. Once you have a better mind, it will go trickle down to your heart. You can't have a dirty mind and a clean heart. Because the same blood will flow through your mind, flow through your heart. So how you going to have a good mind and a bad heart? You have to be a good person to have the balance. I say it already, my mother wasn't a rah-rah type of person. But when she talks, she makes sense. She never have no degree and no degree or no F degree, right? But she just have common sense. Enough of the things that my mom talk about is just about you being a better person. If you got a job and you don't like the job, you just go apply somewhere else. You make a commitment to the other place and you just give them your 2 week notice. Mom said the same thing that she used to do. When she leave them a give her raise. When she done make commitment to somebody else, them a offer her the position where she did a work and she did a ask for betterment for herself. Them refuse her. She go get her next job. Them a tell her, no, see the money here. So for us to be smart, it's not a degree that gives you smartness. It's understanding that gives you smartness. Experience, the experience we have is so important for us to grow. That's why I'm going to tell you, this year is blue year. For us to remember, reflect on where we have come from, the moments that we were great, but don't dwell on the moment that we were down. Because the down moments are where you get the most strength from. When your belly full, it's okay. You don't have to do nothing. You feel lazy anyways. But when you're hungry, that drive, that determination, that's a boost. So everything when we say it's we balancing each other. But before we balance anybody, we have to balance with self, with mind, relationship, family, jobs, all of them things that is so important. But they don't mean nothing if you are not important within all of these stuff. Which means you gotta work and them a abuse you every day. Meanwhile, you do your job and them for them job depend upon your job. You doing a good job. Understand say it's jealousy. Understand say more time people the critic them a talk about them too. Critic are just there to talk about the things that they can't do. Them a go criticize you. You run the 100 mile. You run it in 10, whatever, 10 something. Them a say, boy, so you could have run it in a 9. Can I run it in a 8? All right. You run it in a 9. You run it in a 8. And then you compare it to me 10. If we stop take the criticism them so deep, because more time a critic don't give you no room for improvement. Them just say you're terrible. A person who can help you by your weaknesses, them always have the best interest of you. That's why when I go up on the platform them and them talk about the politician, them I laugh because you see people take the politician them serious. Meanwhile the politician not take the people them serious. Them take them for joke. But then again, it show you say all of the politicians them are friend. All of them the inauguration were going. Or see all of the people and dress up and everybody all them happy and all together. Before that go on, them did have the run for the presidency. And everybody are coast and a galangana. But as soon as it's over, all of them together. Everybody, hey, how you doing? How's the family? Meanwhile, we take it to heart. Kill yourself. We neighbor, we not see we neighbor, but we see politician. Once politician going after them neighborhood, nobody from any other neighborhood can go after them neighborhood. Who you? Where you do ya? Where you come from? All of them questions they are gonna get asked. But your neighbors, them are where you see every day. Your neighbors, them, are where you see every evening. Every time they cook, you can smell them food. But we We can't balance within ourselves to understand say the best balance of the person and stand up beside you if you see say this is a real person, a genuine person. I saw politicians supposed to come in from the grassroots. So somebody in the neighborhood that do all of the, look out for neighbors and all of them things there. He doesn't have to be a politician per se, but him a do the job to take care of the people them. And at that elect the politicians them to do. So the people them in the neighborhood who are do them things yeah naturally help out the people them, and them people are supposed to get the boost. Those people are the ones who are supposed to say, all right then, me I go promote this person. And I saw the unity. So when him finally got in the position now, him know say the things them where did that affect the neighborhood, him have the money now in the government to fix the issues. Right? And I like say him never know which part the problem there. Him not come from the neighborhood. So if him not come from the neighborhood, how him a go solve the problem? Him have to come from which part the problem there. So as so we supposed to promote each other and I say, okay, we could help each other. Business are the same way. You hear what the man said? The man said, we start a third party, I wanted the hardest thing to do. Because everybody is done programmed to only two party, no instead of two party, not help them. But because them just like, well, if I know the nail, I the tack. If I know the tack or the nail, one of them must joke you. But you don't have a choice. Something different come in. And it now gonna be perfect. But give it the opportunity like everything else. Again, me not care no. Me just a say everywhere you look, on all of the channel them, there's only two parties them a talk about. And them not talk nothing good about these two parties. But there's a next choice out there where them can choose. So it's fair if we not give the third party a chance. Right, people? I just think it's come say me hear everybody talk about everything else, and when me talk about UIC, everybody want to murder me. But me I say me not care. Me just I say if you not talk so bad about everybody else, them two there. All right, fling him in the hat too and make him get a chance. Give him the opportunity to. Right? Me just I say, give him the opportunity to. Make everybody get the opportunity. And if them not do them job, then you vote them out. And now create a next fourth party and give them a turn. Huh? If Jamaica exists for so long, and are the same people, set of people, them are do the same thing over and over, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Why not just give somebody else the opportunity just for see? It's only 4 years. Why not give them to the 80 years? Just for see. So next time when I can say, boy, say, we'll never give a third party a chance because we give a third party a chance and we not get what we're supposed to get. So what we are going to do? We'll forever be obligated to the same party with the different colors. I mean, going through the 12 colors, I understand, say, okay, so the orange one every day is a Fool's Day, right? And the green one is greed, envy, and jealousy. Imagine then take them two then two color. Those are the negative side of of them two colors then. But if them supposed to practice green, each one teach one how to be better, me tell us that Jamaica would have nice. If them did embrace the growth, make it be the organic capital of the world, like what Joseph Patterson would like to see. Because even him say people leave from Freedom Party and come join Fame Party. But me not hear nobody leave from Fame Party and go join the other party them. I don't know. But me not hear of none. So that means the Fame Party kinda different from the other one them. And it's true. And me hear him talk, him say need more donation for do all of them stuff. Yeah. Me listen, what me say, I am a good listener and also I'm a good rememberer. I remember when him do the interview with Vegas and him try explain to Vegas. And Vegas couldn't get it. Him couldn't understand what the man try to say. Because he must say 10%, it's not gonna work. 10% overall of people's income is not gonna fix the economy. But again, this man him study finance, you know. That's one of the things that he studied. I mean, I think Vega study finance. So to go into somebody's apartment, who build the apartment and tell them so they shouldn't put the ceiling on that angle, right? Go build your own ceiling. That's just my opinion, right? Some of the point that me say it's not gonna be perfect. There's no perfect person. People keep on saying there's nothing perfect, there's nothing perfect. But me I said there's perfect love, there's perfect marriage, there's perfect. How comes there's nothing perfect, but people keep on bringing up perfect in other circumstances? Huh? I'm just asking, not getting upset. I'm just saying if there's no perfect, that means there's nothing perfect. We should never use the word perfect. Perfect should not exist. But since perfect does exist and nobody's perfect, I just say everybody should write him because again, him website is there. Voice on opinion, screenshot on opinion. Come and show it. Say this is I contact UIC and this is what the conversation was. Things like that. You can't just make him sit down there him have good points better than the points them that's out there. And I'm not gonna say, well, make him dead with the points them. What me say? Good ideas don't die. People dead left good ideas. You understand the part there? Good ideas are good ideas. They'll never die. Somebody else is gonna come and implement these ideas. So people are gonna dead left good ideas. My brother said, "In can I imagine somebody that sell water?" I'm gonna say the person who came up with it said it was a good idea. Yes or no? The person who decide to sell water decide say, you know what? I'm gonna get some water from the lake, put it in one buckle and sell it and call it spring water. And people say, delicious. Look, this is what I say. Good ideas are good ideas. They just need to be implemented and worked on because nothing is perfect. And this gonna keep on telling me, nobody not perfect. Nobody not perfect. So let's work with the imperfection and make it better then. Me just as say, from my point of view, I don't think it's fair for everybody just bash UIC, right? Even though it's a bad presidency. On the right in and tell him say need to improve this, need to do this. If he's gonna be the prime minister, right? And he's starting off not listening to the people who are writing and saying these are good ideas and good suggestions. It just proves that him no want to be in that position. But don't just condemn him. Eventually, I'm gonna reach out to him, right? Because Anybody can reach out to the UIC, and and I don't consider myself like famous people. So I'm gonna reach out to him and say me highlight him, m- me like him program and things. But what the main thing is what people are talking about is say he needs to give somebody else the position to lead UIC for it to stand a fighting chance. I tell you say producer we ain't going into detail in those situations. But that was just about Joseph Patterson. The part one of this is we talk about in policies and stuff where looks good, right? So if a one or two people watch my video and see say it's not me saying, oh, Joseph Patterson is perfect. I am just saying if the two other side is one sided and this is an opportunity to create balance, it's a I think it deserve a look. I think it deserve a look. Again, my past, I was gonna do a part 3, 4 when we get in touch with them and everything. I read off. Again, is their website is there. So I know like say they're not reachable. Them reachable, but people usually just complain about the problem instead of looking at the solution for the problem. So I'm gonna do a couple presentation on UIC, right? And but just every time with the my life, me always I get phone call. Okay, so okay, him have all the date. You have 223 days, 13 hours, 49 minutes on him. It's like say the doomsday clock a tick down on them platform. Right? So them have 223 days to get people for give them a strength as them say. Right? And I'm just highlighting the fact that I think there's something there. I think there's something there for people to look into. Me not mind the people and comment and tell me say them check it out and they reach out to Joseph Patterson and because again him come off as a person. To me, him come off as a person you can have a conversation with. Because many times I see him on certain I see him in certain situation and it's like people try to you know, I get I guess get him flustered. But him hold him own in a every situation, right? And it's for us to be inquisitive about the party, right? Instead of being critical in a sense. And why you do this for or why you know what I'm saying? Ask question. One of you ask question because me ask questions. Just don't be a person who's gonna be condemning because at least them might try something. Yes. Years in and years out, them might try to create. They're trying to create something for all the government responsible. Then put in the integrity committee. Now they they must have them for disband the integrity committee. So it's when you look on it, when you look at it, you don't have to look on it and say, okay, then fine, make we see if something else can work other than just say orange or green. And the fact that this is blue year, right? And then color blue, memory, history, and him and he does know the history of Jamaica. Again, if you listen to the man talk, you can say he's educated. He's not a professor because, you know, we only listen to professors if them have degrees, and it can't be from common sense or understanding. It has to be some paper where them go to school and spend years and years and years and years of study. So yes, me will take the blowback from the people and say, well, you know, so you have to dismiss UIC. I will take that blowback because I always say I'm the person where I choose my own path. In a sense, take the information, analyze it, and then you come up with your own decision. And just like how I do that for myself, I just say people to do that because I go up on the website, right? I'm a read off everything today, right? So you can do the research instead of just accept what other people say. Because again, me hear what everybody say, but a person will come up with all of them ideas that can be 100% bad. So even if me have to go do the same thing for um PNP and for JLP, the same thing. Just do some research, some information like how you can go on them platform and do the same thing. I'm not gonna do with the Canadian government the same thing because you see, Trudeau resigned. So I can go into any situation and understand the balance because that are the key thing for all of we to find balance and have balance. It's always manners and respect, you know. I can't do without that. That's something I can't leave because from a little bit them say manners carry across the world. Enough people when we meet outside of Jamaica and manners put them in the position where them in. Not just manners but being humble in a certain situation. We talk about the joy now thing, but it's like say we not draw out the good out of each other. The only thing we choose to draw out are the bad. Right? So people may say if any question, um I can always link me on my Instagram. My Instagram. I say I sell my sauce. So I look for ship out some backlash sauce because now the post office open back up. So you can always link me up on my Instagram. And my Instagram is the Easy Jerk World. The same thing as my YouTube channel. As I said, I did want to link up everything and have everything set up in a one. I still have issue with my website, the brother. Yeah, sometimes I tell the people the behind the scene worker you have to put in for you to be successful in anything you do. Are them things that people don't understand. Them just see you reach a certain level and them will tell you say, oh, you're a star now. And then not see the hard work you put in. At the same thing, that's why I'm saying me give the man UIC a listen because if you create a third party, many people try to create a third party at Jamaica and them shut down. Just because the people them just accept the two party, even though the two of them are one. Me nah say it's not it's it has to be done today or tomorrow. But if we are plant the seed let me take them time and grow. As someone want look on my channel, the same thing. My channel is supposed to be about people, right? And how people can help each other, help themselves, because nobody now just volunteer them whole life and not get nothing out of it. So as long as you know can help each other and help on yourself, live good with one another. And them things are the key things to his success and to his future. Because if you don't care about nothing, the important things let me just let them go by the way, right? If you just are gonna make the good things, then just go by the way and erase with history. And with history so rich. I said it already, everything in a museum don't belong to them people there. Everything in a museum belong to us. And we create everything where them have in there. So if we continue create so we can full up all 10 museum, but have our own museum. Once we have our own thing, it will make we feel like so we can create more. Them say all the birth rate of Jamaica drop. And at that may I say in a certain situation that's gonna happen because the people them whole life is based on fear and starvation and violence and how you can call them those things as a fruitful environment for anything growing in. And whatever grow in this environment is gonna be good. Huh? In a them environment then nothing good no come. It's very rare one and two with escape. But the amount of people them are gonna get trapped and can't reach them full potential. It's mind blowing. Because our mind is an amazing thing not to waste. Our mind is a great thing not to waste. The first part of our mind is to free, have the free space, the free thoughts for yourself, your own opinion. Right, people? Manners and enough respect. Thanks for stopping by, Violet Watson. Big up Des, as usual. Big up the silent listener, them. Thanks for no thumbs up. I tell you some of the program now get more thumbs up. I'm surprised. That just means the thumbs up them just have to continue, young man. Continue, well, old man. I'm a thank on a thank on a thank on a thank on. Right? So this is a part two of the UIC. Right? And probably drop a next one eventually as we continue. Because I see him go out and I talk to people a little bit more than before when he was just a hermit. So maybe I can tag him on Instagram and probably invite him on my channel in person. uh, oh, sir, manners and respect, enough love. Again, I tell you, say when you listen to it, you can rewatch it and you can always comment in the comment section. Again, my mind open to others people thought. Me not go block as long as it's respectful. Me still not go delete the stuff then. But me just say if you can respect yourself, you can respect others. That's why I always say manners and respect. When I stop saying manners and respect, because it no matter where you go, that's one of the key to your success. Enough people, enough athletes, them have millions of talent, but them attitude don't make them last in a them profession And after them profession over, you that things that them will probably get all TV work and stuff like that where other players get, right? With less talent, less personality, but just because of them attitude, right? That are one of the things we say, now we hear the people them are use the SYM thing, it becomes so when you listen to the tape today, everybody I say it. The same thing in one time we used to have one or two bad man. Now everybody a bad man. So the respect what we used to have, one and two people disrespectful. Now everybody disrespectful. Manners and respect. Rumba time news. Big up yourself. Before it used to be one and two people out of the norm. But nowadays everybody. That's why I say everybody has practice certain behavior, and then it's like wildfire. Everybody start practice the same thing. Look how before you SYM is like a taboo thing. If you say something like that to a person, it's fighting words. Now them a make it cool, them put it in a song, them do all of them stuff here, we make it become normal, desensitize each other to them things here. And we are feel with self. We are feel with self, you know. What me say? We are feel with self because we can do better than what we are do. So if you are create a YouTube channel or whatever and you put some positivity out there, just to counteract all of the negative out there. If you pass good morning, it not cost you nothing. Whether them say it or not, but giving a good morning is as good as getting a good morning. And some of always see it and it's free. I just better living. And if we not talk about it, right? If we not put it out there in the atmosphere, we say at least it's out there in the atmosphere. The good and the positive side of it. That I go get hidden. So even though you know I'm probably tell people SYM and you hear everybody I do it. Me no know. It just like come out tell you by accident, yes. And we have to have discipline within ourselves. Right? And we have to have the discipline within ourselves. We can't expect other people to always come discipline. Fling we in a jail, that's that discipline. Because without the discipline, that are the consequence. And then you can go jail, go say you get your masters and you get your PhD in a jail when you could have get that a road. But just because you know discipline a road and then force you in a jail in a one position where you have to focus. And that's an accomplishment. UIC. Ah, people, thank you very much. We probably eventually I gotta do again a part 3 or 4 on UIC because me tell you say me not think say them supposed to just get bash bash bash. I mean them have to do more for themselves too, yes. Yeah, me I go do them candidate. My next live me probably do them candidate and read a little bit more about them. Because them need little help still, you know. Them definitely need little help. 80 years versus what 3 4 years UIC exists. That are not much time. So again, me now get peer from UIC. Me sell sauce and them now buy me sauce them. Not yet anyways. Maybe we can make them an offer. Those people, one must have a sense of humor. One can't just be stiff in a life. Some situation and you just have to laugh it off Because if you not take it too serious, it's not gonna drive on you crazy. So more time now for the things and we just laugh it off and then find a solution to whatever problem it is. Alright people. What? Longer than an hour me there. And you know people attention short already. But look, the things that I do is not for people for just. I know TikTok. This is not TikTok. This is where you can come and you can listen to something if you're at work or you know your car. You can have something to listen to what makes sense. As someone people to understand because me say your nose and your ears always open. So you must be able to listen. And once you listen, then you can understand. And that's the key to communication. Listening, understanding. Then you can communicate, create solution to any problems. Just like the ants them. I saw the ants them work, And eventually maybe in a June, I go bring out the ants. Them have a brother me say already. All him do is film channel is just on ants in our aquarium and how them live and get along. So in a June, my favorite gushy month, I can approach them things there because me tell you say, oh, I want to establish things, I want to establish it in a sense that we have sense and we need people with sense. We can reason, we have solutions, we can give advice. So one of the things where them say, um, I keep on forgetting say there's this program where them used to have. Every time I come on, I always forget the program. All right, fine. All right, tomorrow I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna make sure. So I have it written down so I can say this is what me always I forget from all of my program. Them this one word where them used to have in a school, and them say it's necessary for every student have that learn that. So even if we have programs where we can invite people and we have those skills, or we can collaborate and have lessons, we can go up on Freedom Channel, talk about the things them that matter to us because you see, eventually people are gonna catch on to what we are doing now. What we say? Eventually people are gonna catch on to what we are doing because what we are do different from what them are do. And that are the key. We don't have to join everybody. We just have to create our own space so people can come join we. Manners and respect people. Thank you guys for stopping by. And yes, me know my mother will be definitely be proud of me now. Yes, all of the lesson that my mom teach me, educate me with. But me know say she never teach me in vain because she wouldn't teach me if she did things are in vain. That's why I say sitting here and just having a conversation is better than me join other people in other things than when me in. We're gonna do music review and all of them things then. All of them things that we can do, but we can do it in our way, our space. Thank you, people. Thank you for all of the likes them when I get. Always manners and respect. See you tomorrow.